To be able to do trigonometry, you must first be able to identify the three sides of the triangle. Which side is the opposite, which side is the hypotenuse, and which side is the adjacent. I'm going to demonstrate that to you with this triangle. First of all, I'm going to make an exact same copy of the triangle. So the two triangles are identical except the different colors. So we've got a green one and a red one. So with the green one, this is the angle we're looking at, this angle here. And with the red one, you can see the red angle marked. So with the green one, the angle we're looking at is here. There are two lines touching this angle. This line here and this line here. One of the lines is going to be the hypotenuse. So the easiest one is to work out the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is the one always opposite the right angle. So this is the hypotenuse. Now I'll write H to represent that. And this line here, the other one touching will always be called the adjacent. And as you can see, this line here is not touching at all, and this will be called the opposite. So it's opposite to this angle here. If you now look at the red triangle, again, there's two lines touching the angle. The longest line will always be called the hypotenuse. So the one opposite the right angle is always called the hypotenuse. The other one will be called the adjacent. And as you can see, this line here is not touching the angle at all, and this one we call the opposite. It's opposite to the angle. Now it's very interesting to see the hypotenuse stays the same in both triangles, but in this triangle, this side is called the opposite, and in this triangle it's called the adjacent. And this triangle, this length is called the adjacent, and this one is called the opposite. It all depends on the angle. It's relative to the angle. So relative to this angle, this is the opposite. Relative to the angle, this is the adjacent. And then relative to this angle, this is the adjacent. And relative to that angle, this is the opposite.